Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing my monthly reset, but I am going to be talking you through how I'm setting up for this month and how I plan on organizing for 2024. I know I did my entire Vlogmas series and the changes that I've made haven't really been that different, but I do want to talk them through because I have made some small changes to my planner and to my system that I think may benefit others if you are still trying to set yours up. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I am currently organizing my life using one planner and two different notebooks. My planner is my Tom 90 planner and it has 5 areas of my life included in this planner. Now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into all 5 of these areas and how I set them up to remain organized for the entire month. Along with my planner though, I also have a daily notebook which includes daily sheets and some journal paper in the very back of that for any meetings or anything that I have throughout my day. I guess you can call this area now my new brainstorming section. I used to have an entire brainstorming notebook that was dedicated to helping me throughout my day. Well, now I have just combined my daily section and also some journal sheets in order to help me throughout my day. And the last notebook that I have within my system is my commonplace book. It's a notebook that I use as my learning notebook. As I come across different pieces of information that I want to save, I will add it into this notebook so that I can return back to it and flip through the pages and be able to remember anything that I have learned in the past. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on my planner and the 5 sections in my planner that I'm going to be setting up for the month of February. The very first section in my planner is my schedule section or my catch-all planner. My schedule planner serves as my hub. It has a little bit of all of the other areas in my life within this one spot, and I use it as a catch-all planner so that I can easily see anything that is going on across all sections of my life. In the past, I would keep all my areas separate and I would have a work planner and a personal planner. The problem is that if something was happening on the personal side and I was looking in my work planner, then I may not remember that I had something going on the personal side and double book myself. With my schedule planner, I am able to see my schedule across the board. I am able to see what's going on for work, personal, church, anything else within this one planner. This is why I consider this one my hub, the one that I will use the most and the one that I reference the most throughout the day. Now, I'm not able to put all of the details that I need within this planner, but it gives me enough to make sure that I jog my memory or that I flip to another section within my Tom 90 system to make sure that I fully understand everything that's going on with my schedule. And in order to set this one up, I usually start off with my monthly overview page. My monthly overview page for my schedule planner is the hub for everything that's going on currently in my life. I have within this page my goals, the events that are coming up throughout the month, whether they are personal, work, or church, my word of the year, and also my monthly checklist. I will write out a monthly checklist to make sure that I have done everything that I want to do within my monthly reset. And at the bottom, I will usually add a quote so that I can stay inspired or motivated throughout my month. It looks basically the same as it did in January. This is how it looked in January, and I just basically did the exact same thing. I switched up a little bit of the placing, so I moved my word from this side of the page to this side, and I just switched where the checklists were because I wanted to use the lines in order to add in all of the events, but that's it. So now we are going to move over to my monthly calendar, and I'm going to set up my monthly calendar with all of the events that are coming up this month. Depending on the month, I will decide if I'm going to really decorate my monthly calendar or if I'm going to leave it as a minimalistic spread. And the reason why is sometimes I just have a lot of events and the stickers will usually get in my way. If I feel like I can add stickers, I will usually add colorful boxes, my mid-size colorful boxes or my small colorful boxes throughout my spread. If not, I will just write it in and add little icon stickers throughout my month. But this is the monthly calendar that lets me know where I need to be on which days for church, for work, and for my personal life. I also may sprinkle in a couple of budgeting things that need to happen as well. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper into my schedule planner and see how I set it up for the week, that is going to be in a separate video. I will link that one above. I have done plenty of weekly resets, but for my monthly reset, I am usually just focusing in on my monthly calendar and my monthly overview page. The second planner within my Town 90 system is my work planner. So my schedule planner is a weekly hourly planner where I'm able to schedule out my entire week by time, and I am time blocking to make sure that I know where I need to be and what time I need to be there. My work planner is a dashboard planner that I use mainly to keep up with my list, all of the projects, all of the different things that are coming up for work or for church. Now, in the past, I had a completely separate church planner. However, I realized that I was conflicting a lot of the events that I had for church with the things that I had to do for the organized money. And so since they were always clashing, I decided to combine them. So for my dashboard planner on the monthly overview page, I'm going to use one side of the page completely for my work items. Usually I am tracking my social media stats and also any projects that I have coming up for the organized money. The opposite side though will be completely dedicated to our church and things that I need to do this month for our church. Monthly overview page is set up. This is what it looked like last month, in which I had my social media statistics. I had last month and the previous month in here. I decided not to do that this particular month and just only do the current month that I am going into. And then I have the book that I am reading, what I am going to be reviewing this month with the Organize You, and the next book that we're going to be reading together. I also have put completely on this side all church related items. In January, I just put it at the bottom, but I wanted more space for the month of February. So this is what my overview page looked like in the month of January. This is what we are looking like in the month of February. Once I talk to my husband and we decide what Bible studies we are going to post on the church's YouTube page, then I am going to add that here. And once I decide what classes I'm going to do for Organize You, I'm going to add that here. But this is what the monthly overview page is looking like as of now. Once I've set up my monthly overview page, then when we go to my monthly calendar, now I use my monthly calendar mainly for social media. I am going to keep track of what videos I plan on posting, what classes are going to go up live within my membership, and anything else that is social media related, like my projects that I need to complete for brands and additional speaking engagements that I might have. So I am still trying to figure out exactly how my social media content is going to post. It's mainly because of just everything that's been going on with church and with my personal life. It has been hard for me to figure out my exact schedule. So I'm going to try and post Wednesdays and Sundays this month. This is what it looked like last month. I'm not going to add in all of the details yet, just because I haven't confirmed everything, but it will look like this. I write in red where something is going to post. I also add in black what I am going to post, and then I will highlight throughout the month different events that are coming up this month. January was really heavy on events, which affected my posting a lot. I was not able to post as much as I normally will do, but I am planning on fixing that for the month of February. We are going to be pre-scheduling, pre-filming, and batch recording a lot in the month of February so that what happened in January doesn't happen again in February. So that's how I set it up for the month. But remember, if you want to go a little bit deeper and see how I use it on a weekly basis, I will link this video where I share with you how I set it up for the weeks. The third planner that helps me to organize my entire life is my personal planner. My personal planner within my Town 90 system is a vertical planner that I am mainly using for lists in order to stay on top of my health, my home, my family, and anything else that is related to the maintenance of my body and possibly my mind. Now, my personal planner for my overview page is where I am keeping up with my relationships and making sure that I am doing all of the things that are important to me and my family. So this is the spot where I'm going to make sure we are meal planning. If we decide to do a family day, I'm usually going to plan out when that family day is going to be, and I'm going to write it on my monthly overview page. My husband and I like to plan a date night once a week, so I will usually add this on my monthly overview page as well. I will do some additional planning and I'll decide where we're going to go and what time we're going to be there. Write that in there, and also our home maintenance. One of my goals this year is to upgrade certain parts of our home, redo the flooring in certain rooms, the doors in other, and so I do want to keep track of all of those projects within my personal planner. So here is the final spread. I have added in more of the details. Here's what it looked like last month. Y'all know last month was not my month when it came to my planner, especially my personal section. I really didn't do anything this month within this one at all. So I am really looking forward to actually using it this month. And I have added in way more details. So we have family day, date night. We also have my daughter's birthday party, which is coming up this weekend, and the home project that I have coming up this month. I also added a box for Valentine's Day and my monthly checklist. So I have my monthly checklist here. The only two things that were not on here was my daughter's birthday party, since it wasn't last month, and also Valentine's Day. It is basically the exact same spread as we had last month. And then on my monthly calendar, that is where I'm going to write in the details of the different things that are going on in my personal life. This is where I am able to put in a little bit more detail because I will have a little bit more space than I had in my catch-all planner. Since my catch-all planner has everything within there, I am adding in work and church. With my personal planner, it is just my personal life, so I am able to add in a little bit more details around the things that are happening within my personal life. The next planner within my Tom 90 system that helps me to organize my life is definitely an optional one, but it's one that is very personal to me, and that is my faith planner. My faith planner is a horizontal planner that I use in order to help me to stay on top of my spiritual life. I am a pastor along with my husband, so a lot of times I am doing Bible studies and different readings, and my husband and I will do different devotionals together. So I like to have a spot that is dedicated just to my faith life. On my monthly overview page, I am usually going to plan out what I am going to study that month. So sometimes we're doing a character study, sometimes it's a book study. This month we're doing a deep dive into relationships because it's the month of February, and so we just launched a free Patreon. If you're interested in it, I will link it in the description box, but it is going to be different Bible studies that we do together that we just want to share. Whenever I do decide what we're going to study for the month, I will usually use my monthly overview page in my faith planner in order to write it out. This page helps me to make sure that I know I am on track. I will usually highlight as I go, and even if I miss a day or two, this is the page where I will go back to help me to catch up on the days that I have missed. Okay, so this is what my Bible study plan looked like last month, and that's because last month I didn't really do a plan. So I used this space to write out that I wanted to do more silence and stillness, scriptures, devotionals, and question more the text and more prayer. So that's how I used this space in the month of January, but now we are back to doing what I would normally do for the month of February. And for the month of February, we're going to be doing a Bible reading on how to love right. And this is basically how to love others. And so I did this on Pinterest. I'm going to put this up on our Patreon. So if you want a download of all of the scriptures that I am going to be doing for the month of February, and you want to do it along with me, you can follow along on our Patreon. And like I said, the Patreon is free. You're just able to jump in, use the downloads, follow along with the Bible studies. So I use this page in order to set the plan for the entire month for my faith life, what Bible studies I'm going to do, what devotionals I'm going to do, and then for my monthly calendar, that is where I am usually writing out prayers, verse of the day, activities or anything else that I feel led to write within my monthly calendar. So this one isn't really much of a setup at the beginning of the month because I am using this planner on a daily basis. I don't use many stickers in this one. I am usually just writing just because I love to write. And so since it's mainly writing, I will set it up, write in the dates, and then I'm going to just leave it blank. Every single day, I will write in the verse of the day or a prayer or whatever is on my heart at that time. And then for my weekly spreads, I will do a deeper dive into the Bible study that I have set for the beginning of the month on my monthly overview page. And the fifth planner that is in my system is my budget planner. Now, my budget planner is dedicated to my money. There isn't a monthly overview page, but what I will do is add my goals to the very first page of my monthly spread. This just serves as a reminder of the different things that I want to do in my financial life for this particular month. And then when we flip over to my monthly calendar, I am writing in all of the bills and all of the places that I believe I'm going to spend money for this month. Like for instance, this month is Valentine's Day, we have Mardi Gras, and it's also my daughter's 12th birthday that I'm going to be planning out her birthday party, and I know that's going to cost us money, so I'm going to write that in as well. After I write all of those in, then I will start my money routine or my monthly money routine, which is going to be a separate video where we're going to dive into the steps that I take in order to set up the sinking funds that I need and my payday routine to make sure that I am set and ready for the month. So if you watched my last video, then you know that I struggled in the month of January. I almost want to make February 1st my new year because I didn't do that well with my planner last month. And it's just because I was still recovering from the month of December. And to be honest, it just took me a while to get back on track. But now I am feeling way more on track and ready for the month of February. So I'm prioritizing these 5 areas of my life. Now, if you wanted to get the exact same system that I have, there are 2 different ways that you can purchase this particular planner, which is my Tom 90 planner. If you decide to get the Tom 90 planner and you want to completely customize exactly what is in the planner, the different planner layouts that you may want, there are 8 different layouts that you can choose from, and you can choose 4 out of those 8 and customize the planner to look exactly how you want it to look. However, I have come across a couple of people who have asked just for my system. They don't want to have to look at all of the different things that could possibly come with the planner. It is causing decision fatigue, which I definitely understand. It's too many options. So the other thing that you can do is get this exact planner that I've talked about in this video, and I will have that listed below as Alaina's Tom 90 planner. If you purchase that one, then it will come with the 5 planners that I have talked about today, which are the weekly hourly planner, the vertical planner, the dashboard planner, the horizontal, and the budget planner. And you get 3 months of each one of these planners in order to help you to plan for a full 90 days, which is a full quarter. So I'm hoping that having those 2 choices will make it much, much easier for you if you are choosing to go with this particular system of having this one planner to help you to organize your entire life. And I am also planning to do another video that is on my daily notebook and how I am currently using that one. And I just did one on my commonplace book if you wanted to watch that one as well, with me just setting it up for the year. Now, I did make some small tweaks to this one as well, but that's for a future video. So now I would love to hear from you. How are you setting up your planner for the month of February? Are you excited? Were you like me, where you just basically skipped the month of January and you are looking at February as your brand new year? Let me know. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you all in my next video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye, guys.